my name is Cooper Minster. I'm 14 and I'm from Boardman, Oregon. I grew up on a ranch where I learned the value of hard work, responsibility, and caring for livestock every day. Ranching has become more than a way of life to me. It's what I want to build my future around. This year, I've obtained my own land lease at 13 from the neighbors, secured an FSA loan for a herd growth project to purchase my 2 heifers. I wanted to start my own herd outside of the ranch and not take for granted already having the land or livestock given to me. It's hard work, and I've had lots of support learning the end-to-end process, especially at my age. I know the cattle industry is a long game and herds don't grow every night. That's why I wanted to start my own program now so I can become self-sustaining in the long run for me and my family. I also worked at the local Beef Northwest feedlot under the ag exemption starting at 5:30 a.m. to pay for my livestock. This job gives me insight to the beef industry. This is the grain room that I use. Over here is where I keep my grain for all my calves. Over here is where my cotton seed hole is, my show boxes. And then the rack is where I keep all of my daily care products, feed supplements, and my shampoos. Then the whiteboard is where I write down my daily rate of gain, my hair care, and what grains I will be feeding my calves for the week. Right here is where my weight scale is, where I can get my daily rate of gain, my current weights, and the progression for the year weight-wise. Then down here, this is where I load my calves. They get their hair done every single day, multiple times a day here. Right here, they're tied up back there for the day. Then here is Miracle Whip stall. And this is where he stays when it's hot out and anytime. Here is where we keep our medical supplies and our horse tack. Here. This is where he stays for the day. Back here is where the heifers will stay, and the merit heifer, if I'm awarded one, will stay during show season when it's getting shown. That's the chute where we work, preg check calves. Then the one in the far back left, that's where we brand our calves, and we can pull bulls into here anytime we need, work cattle, anything we need to of sorts. Then back over here is the wash rack I use. It's back there for drainage because it drains right off into a creek on the other side. Last year was the first year I was at the ranch year-round, giving me the opportunity to finally get involved with 4-H. Last year I got my first market steer, which I won reserve intermediate showmanship for Morrow County with. This year I'm taking 2 steers, which I have been jackpotting them since April. Okay, the steer to my right, he was purchased from Orem Land and Livestock. He is a lot bigger than my steer last year and already has a lot more fat coverage compared to last year, which was my goal for 4-H, was to have a better score for the carcass contest this year for fair. His terminal sale will be in 6 weeks from now at Morrow County Fair. Miracle Whip to my left, he is a King of Kings out of an In God We Trust him. He won champion market steer from Morrow County at Desert Classic Jackpot in June. We also plan on bringing him to the NILE for the show. He will be getting used at fair for showmanship. This is the land I started a lease for when I was 13 so I can run my heifers separate from the ranch. This gives me the opportunity to manage myself and also keep bulls out. This is also where I would be running my merit heifer unless she needs to be pulled back and worked at the ranch. This is my heifer Rose to the right of me. She's going to be going to Morrow County Fair this year and will be shown under the Registered Angus Heifer Program. I purchased both of these registered Black Angus heifers from McCoy Angus. I showed Rose first at Tyke Valley 5 days after I bought her. She placed second in her class, making it to final drive. On our second show at Desert Classic, she placed second in our class and won 4th overall heifer. After that, after I only had been working her for 3 weeks. She has done amazingly well for that for not being bathed and shown before. This is her half-sister, Oba. She's a month younger, but just not quite the same structure. So that's why I chose to show Rose. I would also be showing the Nile Merit Heifer if awarded one this year.